na minadali silang paalisin. Is it correct that Davao City was then, sabi ko nga kanina, no? It was correct that Davao City was then dealing with the aftermath of a flash flood. At that then Mayor Sara Duterte had come from attending to affected residents before proceed. Alam niyo ba ito?
Well, I was informed po kanina nung sinasabi yan.
Alam niyo bang 31 po yung namatay noong panahon yon?
Yun po, nalaman ko po kanina.
Actually, nandun po ako nung nangyari po yung insidente. At after 2 days, bumisita rin po yung si former Vice President Jojo Binay. Kasama niya yung anak niya na si Senator Nancy Binay. Mismo, witness po ako doon na talagang hirap ng sitwasyon. June 29 po yung nangyari na madaling araw, yung flash floods. At marami pong namatay, no? 28 to 31. At after a day, July 1, may schedule po yung sheriff na palisin yung mga informal settlers na wala pang malilipatan. Ang maalala ko lang po na nakiusap si then Mayor Sara na kung pwedeng ipagpaliban muna ng ilang oras o araw yung demolish po sa mga illegal or informal settlers na walang malilipatan. Actually, sa totoo lamang po, since we are here for the search for the truth and justice, I believe it is incumbent upon me to put on record my recollection of what happened. Yun po yung maalala ko. Sabi ko nga na may pulisiya po yung syudad noon na kung walang malilipatan yung mga informal settlers, ay wag munang paalisin. Kawawa po yung mga kababayan nating mahirap na wala pong malilipatan. Yun po ang konteksto ng nangyari. We are not justifying violence, but we are highlighting that context is important to have a fair assessment of the incident. Magkakaiba naman po yung nangyari nung 2011 sa mga pangyayaring iniimbestigahan nyo po dito. In fact, not just this incident, in our search for the truth, importante alamin natin ang dahilan at konteksto ng mga pangyayari upang maging patas, objective at makatarungan ang ating pagsusuri. Yun lamang po. Ubus na yung
Thank you.
oras ko. Last 2 minutes na po.
Thank you,
Thank you, Mr.
Senator Judge.
President.